Welcome to our second battle report here. The Space Wolves and the Orks are going to clash again in our narrative campaign. We already had a game, thank you for those who viewed and liked it and supported us. Now we are going to continue the story. So far, what has happened is the Space Wolves under the lead of Ulrich the Slayer have received a distress signal from the Imperial world Frigida Secundus in the Gothic sector and have arrived there about 9 months later to only find ruins. There was some problem while deploying on the world, and in our last mission the Space Wolves tried to recover some equipment, but while trying to recover it they met a horde of orcs. So now the Space Wolves are dedicated to rooting out this orc evil on the world Frigida Secundus, and now in this battle it's going to be about who is taking the initiative in this war to come. To represent this important fight in this war, we are going to play the take and hold objective. That means there are 3 objectives on the battlefield and it's important to hold them, and if we hold one objective for another turn, we don't score only 1 victory point, but 3.
For the Space Wolves, they're led by Ulrich the Slayer. His warlord trait is Saga of the Warrior Born. He's accompanied by a wolf lord with double wolf claws. For troops we have 15 blood claws with 2 flamers and 1 guy with a power fist. And then twice 10 grey hunters with 2 plasma guns, and each of the leaders has a power axe. For some fast attack, we have 5 Wolfen with twice Thunderhammers and Storm Shield, twice the great Frost Axes, and the leader has double Frost Claws. A Predator is giving some fire support with Predator autocannons and 2 heavy bolters. 3 Thunderwolves with twice Storm Shields and Thunderhammers, and 1 guy with a Frost Axe and a Storm Shield. Then also 5 Longfangs with 4 missile launchers and a Storm Wolf with the standard equipment of a twin-linked Frost Cannon, twin-linked Last Cannons and 2 twin-linked Multi-Melters. This equals a battalion detachment for the Space Wolves and gives them 6 command points.
The Orks. I'm bringing a war boss, a big mech, a mech, a weird boy, and a pain boy here. Then there are 30 boys with sluggers and choppers, 10 Gretchen, 20 boys with sluggers and choppers, and here in the middle there are another 20 boys with shooters. Then I'm bringing some big guns here for fire support. Lobbers are these called. A knob with a war banner. Here a Death Dread. A truck that will transport the tank busters, and more fire support will be coming with these 10 looters. The army is battle forged. This is a battalion detachment and a spearhead detachment. So the armies have deployed already. The objectives are, well, there is one in the middle, obviously. There is one there by the Predator. There is one here by the Gretchen and the Ludas. The Wolfen are on the hunt. That means they can be shocked. And the Stormwolf here is containing Ulrich the Slayer and the Blood Claws. My Warboss has the Tenacious Survivor Warlord trait, and my weird boy here has the Warpath Psychic Power. So let's see who is going to go first. The Space Wolves get +1. Well, looks like the Space Wolves are going first, unless I can seize the initiative on a 6. No, I can't. Okay, so let's go to Space Wolves turn 1. The Space Wolves have moved. The Thunder Wolves came closer. The Grey Hunters have also moved a little bit. The Predator here pulled back a little bit. And the Stormwolf has also come dangerously close with Ulrich and his Blood Claws. So, we'll see what happens in shooting.
Okay, Ulrich Stormwolf is gonna shoot its both twin-linked multi-melters into the truck, as well as both las cannons. And the Hellfrost cannon is going to shoot into the Death Dread. So starting with the multi-melters. That's nice, that's 4 hits. Awesome. What's the toughness of this truck?
6, so we are wounding on freeze.
Wounding on freeze. That's 2 wounds only. So 2 wounds, but because half distance of the range, I get to roll 2 dice for each wound and take the highest. That would be 3 and 5. Would be a total of 8 wounds.
Okay, I'm going to go for Ramshackle here, so let's take the 5-1 first. No. Another 3. No. Okay.
So now both last cans hitting on freeze. That's 2 hits.
Uh-oh.
Wounding on freeze again. That's 2 wounds.
Oh no!
And now for the damage. Let's see. 1 and 5.
Okay. Come on, now I need a very good Ramshackle here. For the 1. Well, that doesn't matter actually, so for the 4. Okay, so we get 5 damage. That means this truck is done. So does the truck explode on a 6? Yes! It explodes! Oh my god! Okay, that's not so great. Okay, so damage for the mech. 3! Oh no, I think he has 1 wound left. Okay, and the Death Dread. 1. That was not so great. Okay, we just checked. A normal mech has only 3 wounds, so this one is already gone. Yes, okay. Okay, and 1 wound for the Death Dread here. Now let's see if any Tank Buster dies here. So, no ones now, please. Of course, there is a 1, but only 1.
Ah, that's pretty good.
Truck is gone. Okay, so more shooting.
Hellfrost cannon into the Death Dread. 1 hit. Strength 8, toughness 7, I presume.
I don't think it's 8.
That's a wound.
Definitely.
AP is -4.
Okay. Yeah, well, that will probably be no save. I think it has a 3+ save. So I think it just goes through.
And D6 wounds. D6 damage, sorry. That's 5 damage. I gotta take it.
This is devastating here. First shooting for the Space Wolves, and the Orks already get their butts kicked. Special rule for the Hellfrost cannon.
Because the model is not slain, on a 6 it suffers a mortal wound. And it does!
Oh no, more wounds. So, that's 9 wounds on the Death Dread. That means that the Death Dread has only 1 wound remaining. Bad wolves here. Okay, the Predator is going to shoot his autocannon at the tank busters and the twin heavy bolters at the shooter boys here. Let's see what you can do.
Autocannon first. 2d3 shots. Oh, that's 3 shots. There's 2 shots, you know.
Yeah.
Hitting on freeze. 2 hits. And wounding on freeze. 1 wound. So it's 1 dead tank buster.
Twin heavy bolters at the shooter boys.
Hitting on freeze. Well, and wounding on freeze. So every freeze a dead shooter boy now. If there's no pain boy.
Big Mac there with his custom force field.
Damn it. So that's 4 wounds.
Okay, 4 wounds. 4 5+ saves for the shooter boys. No, 4 dead orcs. Bye orcs. So we did the rest of the Space Wolves shooting off camera. They all shot at different mobs here. The big 30 boy Slugger Nobs has taken 3 losses. The Pain Boy saved a couple of boys. The 20 boys mob has taken 1 loss. And unfortunately the looters took 5 losses, which is a pretty strong loss. The cover save didn't help them at all. Okay, that's it for turn 1 Space Wolves. Unfortunately, Thomas made a tactical mistake here. He moved his Predator back and forgot to secure this objective here. He was probably a bit scared of my big mobs over there. But well, we will see if the Orcs can use this to their advantage in their first turn. Movement for the Orcs is done. We had some difficult choices to make. So the shooter boys here advanced. The Big Mac moved to the Death Dread and restored 2 wounds. And the tank busters moved back a little bit because of the obvious danger here. Here basically everything has advanced. The big mob of boys here, the war boss, the Nob with war banner, the Pain Boy, this Slugger boys mob, and the Gretchens here have spread out to block the Thunderwolves from charging the looters or the boys. We'll see how well that will work. Okay, for the psychic phase, I would like to do something with my weird boy, but unfortunately nothing's in range. He could smite at, and it doesn't help anybody if he gives the warpath to the boys because they will not get into close combat. So the tank busters are going to shoot at this nasty wolf. What is it called again?
Storm Wolf.
Okay, so 9 shots on the Storm Wolf, hitting on 6s. Rerolling because it's a vehicle. 2 hits already.
No more 6s, please.
No, unfortunately. Just 2 hits. Okay, strength 8, toughness 7, wounding on 3s. Come on. Okay, that's 1 wound, and this is not a wound, but I'm going to use a command point for this one. I think that's a 4, yes.
Yeah, it's a 4.
Okay, so 2 wounds, -2 from the tank busters. So 2 saves, 2 5-up saves for the Storm Wolf here. Let's see.
Ooh,
oh
yeah.
No, he makes them both. That's
really bitter. That's
frustrating for the Orcs. Okay, let's see. All the other Orc shooting was totally unsuccessful. These boys tried to hit the Predator with the rocket and the big shooter, but it didn't work. the warboss didn't hit anything. The lovers here shot at the Longfangs up there. They made 2 wounds, but the Longfangs have a 2+ save up there, so they obviously saved that. And the looters also just failed shooting at the Thunderwolves here. So overall, a very unsuccessful orc shooting. Let's see if we can do anything else. No charges were possible. These boys here just didn't make it close enough. It's still more than 12 inches away from the wolves here. And these advanced and have no warboss close to them. Same with the boys behind there. So that's all the orcs can do this time. At least the orcs score 1 victory point for that objective. So let's go to turn 2. The Space Wolves have moved. A lot has happened, so the Thunderwolves have moved closer to the Gretchen. The Grey Hunters up here have improved their position a little bit. These Grey Hunters have moved into the forest and are now close enough, just close enough to hold this objective. Most important, Ulrich and his Blood Claws have deployed from the Stormwolf, which flew over here and will be able to shoot at the Big Mac now. And even scarier than that, the Wolfen have come back from the hunt.
Hungry for orcs.
Yes, I guess they are really hungry now. Space Wolves shooting. The Blood Claws have already shot at these boys here and have taken out 5 boys already. The Stormwolf has shot with the last cannon at the boys and has taken out 1 boy. And with the Hellfrost cannon on the lobbers here and has destroyed 1 lobber. And now we're going to shoot with the multi-melter at the Death Dread and probably going to kill it off.
4 multi-melter shots hitting on freeze. That's 4 hits, that's pretty good. Strength 8, toughness 7, so on freeze. That's 2. Now for the Big Mac save.
Yeah, go on. Yes!
Saved! Awesome!
That's great. And Ulrich has fired his plasma pistol at the Death Dread, but again, the custom force field of the Big Mac has saved the Death Dread's life. Now the Predator is going to fire at the boys. The boys can be seen through that door in that ruin.
5 autocannon shots hitting on freeze. It's awesome rolling today. Wounding on freeze. Well, that's not so awesome.
Okay, now the twin heavy bolters.
Hitting on freeze. Wounding on freeze. Oh, only 1 wound.
Oh,
and
no.
You have a 6-up save.
6-up save. Go on.
And
Nope.
6-up paintball save.
I have 1 additional, yes, right. Paintball save. He makes it. 2 dead boys from the autocannon shots. The Grey Hunters here are going to shoot at the boys in the ruin.
2 plasma shots. Hitting on freeze, 2 hits. Wounding on freeze. 1 wound. And just a paintball save.
And now 8 bolter shots.
Hitting on freeze. And wounding on force. Well, that's at least 5 more wounds. But you get a 5 up cover save and a 6 up pain boy save.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Cover saves here. Just 1. Pain boy saves. None, that's already 4 dead boys. Just another pain boy save. Yes.
He survives.
So 4 dead boys. Next will be the Grey Hunters over there in the ruin. The bolters are going to shoot at the Gretchen here, but the plasma guns are going to shoot at these boys. So something funny just happened. We wanted to make this off camera, but after I rolled this, so the bolters shot at the Gretchen and made 8 wounds, and the Gretchen still have a 6+ save, so I actually rolled 5 6s here for the Gretchen.
Unbelievable.
So just 3 Gretchen die. So 3 dead Gretchen. That means my protective wall here of green meat is still standing, and the Thunderwolves probably won't get to this objective this turn. The Long Fangs are going to shoot. The plasma gun here can see the boys in that ruin, but the 4 rocket launchers here on top are going to shoot at this mob of boys over there. Longfangs has shot, the plasma gun has hurt nothing, but the frag missiles have killed 4 boys here. Charges. The Wolfen are going to charge, or going to try and charge the tank busters here. So let's do some Overwatch. 6s. No, that's not the kind of Overwatch I like.
So needing a 9 with the Wolfen, but I can reroll them because they're Wolfen. That's not enough.
That's not a 9. Okay, let's see if the second one works.
It's still not a 9.
You could use a stratagem here.
I can't because I rerolled it already, so no charge for the Wolfen.
Yes, you can't reroll the reroll, right. Correct. I guess that's good for me. Okay, the Bloodclaws are charging the boys, but they do the Overwatch here. The red one is the rocket, the white ones for the big shooter. So 6s.
Rocket hits.
Yeah, rocket hits, and it seems like 1 normal boy shooter. Maybe there's a 6 hidden back here. Is it? Yes. So 4s for the green ones, 2 for the red ones. So the battery just died in that moment, but this is the result. So the rocket wounds with a 6, but the shooters don't wound. So here comes your save.
-2, right?
-2.
So 5 up. And 1 dice.
1 dice. Bye, Bloodclaw. Okay, the Bloodclaws charge, but these 4 here actually are charging through this battlescape, and because there are still mines and ammunition, they might take a mortal wound here on a 1.
On a 1, so no 1 please. And I get a 1.
1.
I'm gonna use a command point to reroll this 1.
Okay. 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so they survive. Okay, the Bloodclaws have moved into close combat. Some with the Death Threat and the others with the boys. Ulrich has failed his charge because unfortunately he rolled a 4, and Thomas has already used 1 command point in the charge phase, so no re-rolling for that. And of course the Thunderwolves charged the Gretchen and are probably going to slaughter them now. Fight phase. The Bloodclaws are buffed by the curse of the Wolfen. That gives them 1 additional attack, and because they charged they have another additional attack, and because of Ulrich they are going to reroll hits. So first we will see if the Bloodclaw pack leader with his energy, how's it called? Power Fist, right, with his Power Fist can kill off this Death Threat.
Power Fist first, hitting on 4s, but rerolling.
2 hits and
2 hits.
2 hits. Okay.
Strength 8, toughness 7. wounding on freeze.
Toughness 7. Yes,
I'm gonna use a reroll.
Okay.
Because...
Oh no. Bad luck. So I think it's -3, right?
Yes.
So that leaves him a 6er, I think, right?
Yes, 6 up.
Nope. D3 damage.
D3
oh, 1, 1, 1. 1. He's still alive. And now the other blood claws that will swing at the death threat.
12 attacks, hitting on freeze, but re-rolling because of Ulrich.
Yay.
Come on. Yes.
Okay, many hits here.
10 hits, and now, because of toughness 7 and strength 4, I only wound on 5s. So needing some 5s now. 1!
I think, yeah, just 1. Okay. So please don't fail me on this 3+ save. No, doesn't fail me. He's alive. So he will be able to swing back. That's very nice. That's all I want. So now the other blood claws are going to swing, and they are going to swing with 28 attacks.
Hitting on freeze, re-rolling because of Rick. Crazy Slayer.
Okay. Rolling on 4s. How many?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 wounds.
12 wounds. Uh-oh. That's 12 6+ saves. This one is cooked. Well, I don't think it's going to be enough. Just 2 6s. So 10 die. Only Knob with his power claw is remaining. Well, let's hope he can at least kill 1 or 2 of these crazy wolves here. So no surprise here. Yeah, the wolves here just slaughtered the Gretchens. Total overkill here. So the lonely Knob there has killed 1 Bloodclaw, and now the Death Dread is going to strike back at the Bloodclaws with 6 attacks. Hitting on freeze. Oh no, that's 2 fails.
That's a good start.
So, and he is wounding on 2s. Another one. Damn. Well, you know what? I have enough. I'm going to command point this one. So, yes. That's 4 wounds. 6s to save here.
4 6s, please. None.
No 6s. Bye bye. So let's have some leadership tests. The Bloodclaws have to test. They are using Ulrich's leadership, so on a 9.
I can reroll that because of Space Marines. Space
because they shall know no fear, right?
And that's fine.
3, okay, so they're good. The Knob has run away already. Yes, and the other Orks don't matter because they have still mob rule. For victory points, the Space Wolves score 1 victory point here. Unfortunately here it's not enough for the Space Wolf to contest this objective. There are still 3 looters within 3 inches of that and only 2 Thunderwolves. So the Orks get 3 victory points here. Okay, let's move to turn 2 Orks. The Orks have moved. These boys here moved closer to the Thunderwolves so they can intercept them, hopefully. This big blob of 20 boys has also advanced, and the war boss, and the weird boy, and the knob with the war banner. I wasn't quite sure what to do with the big mech, so I decided to leave him there and try to repair the Death Dread to survive a bit longer, to hold this corner. So I'm going to repair D3 wounds now. Let's see.
Nice.
3 wounds, that's very nice. So maybe the Death Dread is going to live for another turn. And the Tank Busters here just went back a little bit from the scary Wolfen over there. Psychic Phase, my weird boy is going to cast Warpath on the Orc unit there. Coming off normally on a 7, I think I have at least +1 here because of the Orc boys. Well, that's at least a 7, so it definitely happens. So they gain another attack. Shooting, the Tank Busters are going to shoot at the Storm Wolf. Yeah, I'm getting the name. Hitting on 6s. It's 2 6s, re-rolling because it's a vehicle. Come, give me some more 6s. It's another 6, I guess, right? So it's 3 hits.
Moving on 3s.
Moving on
7.
3s. That one is cocked. Oh. That's 3 wounds. -2.
So 5 up. Make 2, fail 1, so flat 3 damage.
3 damage on that Stormwolf. Well, and the Squigs are going to go at the Wolfen here. Squigs coming for you, Wolfen. Hitting on 2s. That's 2 hits. Strength 8, toughness 4, 2s. Oh, I'm going to command point this. -2.
I'm putting the first one on the guy with the Storm Shield. He's fine. Second one, same guy with the Storm Shield. He fails, but I'm going to command point this as well. Come on, save it.
It's a 3. That's a save, right?
Saves it, yeah.
Okay. Poor Squigs didn't do anything. So other Orc shooting was somewhat successful. The looters here put 2 wounds on one of the Thunderwolves, and then these boys with their sluggers managed to take another wound off. So 1 Thunderwolf died, which actually evens the chances for me a little bit to hold them off in close combat. Otherwise, nothing really happened. Let's go to charges. The Orcs here successfully charged the Grey Hunters here. And these boys also charged the Thunder Wolves. So this will be interesting. We're starting with this close combat here. This will be 39 attacks from the boys. The boys are hitting on 3s. 27 hits. And now wounding on 5s. So these were 9 hits. So statistically at least 1 should die. We'll see now. 3 pluses.
Whoa!
That was a good dice roll. So
absolutely, just 1 wound.
Just 1 wound out of 39 attacks. Not bad, not bad. So this combat is still interesting. Only 1 wound on 1 wolf. Let's see how hard they will swing back, but unless Thomas is going to interrupt.
Interrupt!
Okay, you're going to interrupt. So let's see what the Space Wolves can do. Probably over there, right?
Exactly. Yes.
So Thomas has interrupted, and these Grey Hunters here are going to swing at the Orcs here before they will probably die.
So the pack leader with his power axe first, hitting on 3s.
3s.
Wounding on 3s.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Now the chainswords. Hitting on 3s again. So many 2s.
Could be better.
And wounding on 4s only. Okay, let's see, maybe some orcs die.
Or let's see what orcs, how resilient they are. 6s. None, so 4 dead orcs. Okay, the boys are going to swing now. So we have 44 attacks here, hitting on 2s, plus the knob. Many hits, we haven't counted them. Wounding on 4s. 16 wounds on the Grey Hunters. This is tough. Okay.
Come on.
3.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, so how many die?
5, 6, 7 die.
Okay.
That's bad.
That. Okay, then I will quickly roll for the knob. 3 attacks, 4 on 3s. Guess it's a banner. 2s. That's 2 more wounds.
On 6s, right?
Yes, minus 3, 4.
2 more.
Okay. Well, that's just 1 left, right? So the orcs did what orcs do best. They did some serious crumping here. In this close combat here, the Thunderwolves have actually taken out 5 boys. So this side of the board is going to be still interesting. And now my Death Dread is going to fight first. So here's a 6 attacks on 3s. Well, 2 misses again. Wounding on 2s. 1 miss and 2s. I'm so happy he's wounding on 2s. Minus 3, 6s.
6 up. 3 die.
No, 3 died. He is shredding them. The Bloodclaws are going to fight back. So I think these are still many attacks.
The guy with the Power Fist first, hitting on 4s, rerolling.
That's pretty bad. Do you want to command point that?
I'm gonna reroll because Ulrich is still there.
Ah, good.
With different dice now. That's better. And
Okay.
wounding on 3s. Yeah, 2 wounds.
2
minus
wounds. 3. 1, 6. D3 damage.
For 1.
For 1 damage. Okay. So 1 more wound on that Death Dread, which is not so great for you, I guess.
And then we have, let me check the range here.
The other Bloodclaws are going to swing now at the Death Dread.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling. Thanks to Ulrich, and I need it badly. At least 2 more. But now I only wound on 5s because the Death Dread is so tough. Come on, give me some 5s. 1 only. 1 again.
1. Okay, that's 3 plus save. That's a 3. No more wounds here. Leadership tests. So for these boys, if they roll a 6, another boy is going to run away. I run a 1. I roll a 1. That's good. This last one is just going to run away. And the Bloodclaw pack doesn't have to take a test because Ulrich is still there with his 9 leadership. Space Wolves, turn 3, movement phase. The Wolfen have advanced. Well, they rolled a 2, but they probably got close enough. The Bloodclaws over there have fallen back. Ulrich has moved over here. Guess he's going to multi-charge. The Stormwolf went over here and it went into hover mode. And the Predator went closer to the objective, just 3 inches close, so that in this turn the wolves will half the objective. And the Grey Hunters here moved closer to the Orc danger here. Shooting phase, the Storm Wolf. It will shoot its last cannon and Hellfrost cannon at the Death Dread. And the multi-melter at the Weird Boy. Let's see your rolls.
The closest. Last cannon first, hitting on freeze against the Death Dread. 2 hits. Wounding on freeze. 2 wounds.
Okay, 2 saves.
Wait, -4.
Custom force field against shooting.
True.
5+. No! 2 go through.
That's enough to kill him.
6.
Does
okay, does he explode? Uh-oh. That's not cocked.
Yeah.
It's a 4. By Death Dread. And now the multi-melter at the Weird Boy.
Hitting on freeze again. 3 hits. Wounding on toughness 4.
I think so. The Weird Boy.
Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. Does he have a invul or something?
No, I don't think so. Just a 6.
So no.
So no save. Okay.
But because it's half range, that's 5 and 4 damage.
That's 9 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, the Weird Boy is gone. Ulrich has fired his plasma pistol at the Big Mac here. He made a wound, but the custom force field saved the Big Mac. And here the Predator has killed these 4 boys here. And now the Longfangs over there shot at these boys, and they just made 20 shots. So let's see.
Hitting on freeze, rerolling once.
So just 5 shots came through, 5 wounds on the boys. Well, there's no AP, right?
Nope. So 6 up saves.
6 up saves.
2. We made 2.
2, so 3 more dead boys. And now the Longfang pack leader with his plasma gun.
He's trying to overcharge it because there's a wood flood in the vicinity.
Okay.
And he makes it. He wounds on 2 now. On 2s now. 2 wounds, no save.
Okay. 2 more dead boys. Okay. So these Grey Hunters now are going to shoot at the boys too. So the plasma guns first.
4 plasma shots. Let's overcharge again, because there's the wood flood next to them. That's a miss. 3 hits, wounding on 2s. 2 dead orcs.
2 dead orcs.
And now the bolters. 1.
So 13 shots from the bolters now.
Rerolling once.
Well, that is important. Okay.
Better.
Looks better for you.
And now
Force.
to wound. Oh my god, this wounding rolls. But it could be enough. It's 5 wounds on the boys.
6 is the save. Not a single one. So the knob has 1 wound left here. So after the casualties have been cleared off, this knob there is quite lonely. And another tank buster was killed by some shots here. And from the Wilson, right?
Yes.
And that's about it. Suddenly it's looking pretty empty on the board. 2 big mobs of orcs are already gone. Well, I guess now we go to charges. Ulrich will try to charge the Big Mac here.
That's fine.
That's good. Let's roll for the Wolfen right away too. I will do the Overwatch later.
They can reroll it.
They can reroll it. Uh-oh.
That should be
7,
enough.
that's better. The Wolf Lord here made it into the last knob to kill him before he runs away. Ulrich made the charge And the tank busters got also charged by the Wolfen. They managed to hit one, but it didn't come through the thunder shield. So Thomas is going to start with this close combat, because the knob here has a power claw, and we know that power claws can hurt very much.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, and wounding on 3s, rerolling because of Wolfen claws.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a dead knob.
He is so dead. By knob, at least you could die in battle and not run away. So I interrupted so that my tank busters can hopefully make a wound here. After all, they are orcs. So they are hitting on 3s. Not too shabby. Wounding on 4s.
That's pretty good.
I'm quite happy with this.
3s because I'm putting them on the storm shields. That's 3 misses. Let's see if the Feel No Pain can save them. Well, they're more like this. Feel No Pain. And no. So one of the Wolfen dies and one has 1 wound left.
And we're putting another wound on 1. Now Ulrich will swing. 4 attacks.
Hitting on 2s. Rerolling, but no need to reroll. And wounding on 3s because Big Mac is toughness 4.
I think it's toughness 4 only. Yeah. Roll first, I can check.
3s. Okay, not really important. So that's 2 wounds minus 1.
5+ saves here for the Big Mac. Uh-oh. That's 4 wounds. So the Big Mac only has 4 wounds, so Ulrich does what his name tells us that he does. He kills, he slays the Big Mac. Now the Wolfen are going to swing.
The ones with the Great Frost Axe first, hitting on 3s, rerolling because of Ulrich. That's 6 hits. Wounding on 2s because strength 8. That's 5 dead orcs.
Yeah, okay, so I mean that's them dead. There is 1 left, but the dead Wolfen can also strike, and they are dead. As it was expected, of course. We did this close combat here off camera. The Thunder Wolves killed 3 orcs, and the orc boys managed to put another wound on the Thunder Wolves. There was some good saving going on. So now the turn ends. They passed their leadership, otherwise there aren't any leadership tests. So the Space Wolves go to how many points? 4 points for the Space Wolves. The Orcs are already at 5, but it's looking good for the Wolves of Fenris. Turn 3 for the Orcs. So it's looking not so great for the Orcs. My only chance here now is to try to hold this objective, which will be hard, I guess, but I have to try with these 2 orcs here. And of course I need to hold that. So this is clearly firm in the wolf's hands, or claws, let's say that. So let's see. Of course that part over there is almost hopeless. My looters over there will be able to shoot at the Wolfen, maybe it will help. But we'll see. Movement is already done. The Pain Boy has moved a little bit closer. We'll try to charge into the Thunder Wolf. And these 2 have moved, and well, the looters have just turned around. Orc shooting. The Warboss has shot his rocket at the Storm Wolf and took a melee wound, and took 3 wounds off that thing, so it went down a bracket. And these big guns here shot all they got on the Wolfen and killed 1 guy. I was happy about that. And now the looters over here are going to shoot at the Wolfen too. So let's see how many shots we get. D3 shots per... 3, that's nice. 15 shots for the looters. Hitting on 5s. Strength 7. 6 hits. Wounding on 3s. Here's 3 2s, so 3 hits. Unfortunately, storm shields are gone. So -2. No, it's -1, I think. It's just
so 5 up. What's the damage profile?
2.
So 5 up first. Made 1. Now, 1 guy with the frost axe, feel no pain. Makes 1, so he's taking 1 damage.
Okay.
And let's see if this kills him off. Yes, it does.
Okay.
So 1 is gone.
Now these boys are going to shoot their pistols in close combat. Hitting on 5s. Oh, that's 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. 6. That's a wound. 3 up safe.
And 1 is gone.
That's a wound. Bye bye. The pain boy here has made his charge. And my warboss here has also completed his charge and he's just within an inch here and it's just 3 inches here. So I'm holding this still with 2 models. So we have entered the fight phase and the warboss has swung. And so we went into the fight. We entered the fight phase and the warboss attacked. And these are already my wound rolls, so I'm thinking of using a command point here because I want him gone for sure. So I use a command point.
Hit him 1 again.
It's unbelievable, that's a 1 again. Okay, so just 2 wounds.
4 plus invul save. Let's see if he can survive this encounter. He can survive. How many?
He will survive it. It's just D3 damage for 2. Damn. Now the pain boy is going to swing here with his power claw. Force to hit. That's not too great. And strength 10, so
2's to wound.
2's to wound. That's 2 wounds.
3 up safe. And he's fine.
He makes it. So we also made the rest of the combat here and the boys managed to kill that Thunderwolf off.
Poor Wolfie.
And now it has come down to this fight here. The Wolf Lord could kill the Warboss.
With a lot of luck though.
With a lot of luck, yeah. He is tenacious though, so maybe he will survive. I just remember I forgot to attack with the squig. Maybe I can do that quickly.
Yeah, sure.
2 additional attacks from the squig.
No.
Yeah, well, that really failed. I mean, the squig is hitting on 2s. Well, not now. So, the Wolf Lord.
Wolf Lord. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. No need. Wounding on 4s, re-rolling. Because he's toughness 5, right?
Yes.
Okay. Re-rolling. That's 4 wounds minus 1.
So 6s. 1. And because he is a tenacious survivor, these are 6s too. How much?
Yes,
The
6s.
damage profile.
1 only.
Okay, so 6s. Nope. 3 wounds. End of turn 3. The Orks get 1 victory point for this objective, and they are still holding this, so that's another 3 victory points for the Orks. So the Orks go to 9 victory points. Space Wolves movement phase. The Storm Wolf has moved in the middle. Probably is going to shoot at these orcs over here. The Wilson came close to the Gretchen lobbers here and will probably slaughter them. The Grey Hunters moved out of the ruins and they are planning on charging the knob with the standard, with the banner there. And so Ulrich has moved here and the claw pack, the blood claw pack. Yes, and that's about it. For shooting, these long fangs here are shooting their missile launchers at the Orc boys over there. So let's see, 17 shots are coming out of them.
Hitting on freeze.
Wounding on force, that means... Well,
whoa, 8.
Well, the best shot from them this game so far. 6 up and another 6 up for these boys. Okay, 2 lived so far. Pain boy save.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's crazy. So 2 die. Not so bad. Now the Predator is going to shoot at the same Orc boys over there.
Autocannon 2d3. That's 4 shots. Hitting on freeze. 3 hits, wounding on freeze. 1 painboy 3 painboy save because damage 3.
Damage 3, so 3 painboy saves. Nope. Okay. 1 more dead boy here. Whip. And the heavy bolter.
Freeze. That's a bad roll. Wounding on freeze. 1 more painboy save, please.
Oh. Bye, Orc. Now these Grey Hunters are going to shoot everything they got at these looters here.
Plasma first, overcharging it. 2 hits, wounding on 2s. That's 2 dead looters.
Uh-oh.
And
-2, right?
yes, -3 even. And we have bolters, rerolling 1s, but no need to reroll, I think. And wounding on 4s. Whoa. That's 5 ups, please.
That's possible. Just 2. So I think the looters are gone. Taking out the looters here. So now the Storm Wolf is going to shoot the Hellforce cannon and the multi-melta, right?
The last cannon.
The last cannon at the knob with war banner.
So Hellforce cannon first, hitting on freeze. 1 hit. Wounding on toughness 4.
4, yeah.
Wounding on 2s. Nothing.
Okay.
Last cannon, hitting on freeze. 2 hits, wounding on 2s.
So
1 wound, being hit. Does he have some kind of
nothing, just the damage.
D6 damage?
4, I think that's him dead. Yes, he's dead. And the multi-melta is going to shoot at these boys.
Hitting on freeze. 4 hits.
Uh-oh.
Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds, so it's...
Yeah.
Well.
I still have the pain boy save. So the damage?
3 for the first one.
So the pain boy doesn't
close.
save him, but almost.
Almost, yeah.
Okay.
Second one is 6 for the second one.
Yeah, he's dead.
And the third one, it's 4.
Okay, that's knob, so I could technically swipe. No, that's still 2 wounds, so the mob is gone. They are going to go home. And the Stormfrag auto launchers here have killed 1 Grot. Okay, the Grey Hunters are charging the Warboss. 6 should be enough. Successful charge for the Grey Hunters. And here the Wolfen charged the Grots here. Okay, so the Grey Hunters have piled in. Let's see what they can do. Can they slay the Warboss?
First the guy with the power axe, hitting on freeze, rerolling once. 1 hit.
Okay.
Wounding on force, because toughness
5.
5. 1 wound, minus 2, I think. Gonna check it just a moment.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
I save it.
And then we have a lot of chainsaw attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. That's pretty good. And wounding on 5s only, because toughness 5. That's 1, 2, 3 wounds. No AP.
4 plus. Makes 2.
And Tenacious Survivor.
And the Tenacious Survivor, right.
Ah, close one.
6, so 1 more wound on the war boss. Okay, and as expected, the Gretchen here and the Lovers were totally destroyed by the Wolfen. Now the Wolflord will swing.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 4s, rerolling because of the claws.
Not too bad. Okay, 3 wounds.
3 wounds, minus 2, so 6 up, and then
6 up
again.
and 6 up. Nothing. 6 here. Nope, that's 3 wounds. So the war boss has in total 6 wounds, but he already took 4 wounds, so my mistake. So unfortunately, the war boss is gone. So at the end of the turn, Thomas scores for his Space Wolves 3 victory points here and 1 victory point there. So he goes to 8. That means 8 for the Space Wolves, 9 for the Orks. But, well, I have only 1 model left, which is the Pain Boy back there. And next time I can hold that objective over there with the Pain Boy, which will give me 3 victory points, so I'll go to 12. But Thomas will hold these 2 objectives for a total 14, so there's no way I can win. So I'm going to concede at this point, and yeah, the game ends with a victory for the Space Wolves. So a quick recap for this game. Yes, victory for the Space Wolves, deserved, I guess. I think I made a tactical error by splitting my force too much. I think Orks are too much of a victim when they can't bring their high numbers bear. So I think it was easy for the Space Wolves to take me out because I more or less split my force into 3 parts.
Which played into my hands, absolutely, yeah. Especially the Wolfen coming from the hunt on the board, supporting the Blood Claws. The only error I made, and I did not realize that, was the Dread. How's it called? Death Dread?
The Death Dread, yes.
Death Dread is too strong to be taken out just by Blood Claws alone. So that was a bit sad for them. They got slaughtered. But otherwise, I think handling the Orks in the forest with the Thunderwolves was a pretty good idea, and while in the meantime hammering the center force with rocket launchers. And
I mean, I was happy about my boys, how they would hold the objective in the forest and fight against the Thunderwolves, but overall it just gave me a longer death because I wouldn't have enough force to get to the other objectives, which I wasn't able to hold. So, but I like the Death Dread. I mean, you obviously made the mistake that you didn't shoot at him enough, so I could actually bring his power in close combat to bear. And I liked how he slaughtered the Blood Claws.
Yeah, I should have taken him out with the Storm Wolf.
Yes.
And not going for other targets. It was a grave mistake I did. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy, actually.
Yes. I think so too. Most annoying Space Wolf unit for me was actually the Storm Wolf, because it's hard to do anything against it. Even my tank busters just hit it on 6s, so it's hard to cause some serious damage on that thing. And it can basically fly everywhere and shoot at almost everything.
And it was full of blood clots and woodbreak.
And it was full of blood clots and woodbreak. Okay. So yeah. So and the tank busters were maybe the biggest disappointment in this game, but I mean, you know, I would bring them. So
obviously, yeah.
Yeah. Well, great. So now a victory for the Space Wolves. I guess we will have at least one more game in this campaign and see if Space Wolves can purge this planet Frigida Secundus from the Ork, the Ork filth, so to say.
I mean, what kind of question is that?
We'll see, or if the Orks will gather their strength and fight back and fight the Space Wolves off the planet. See you next time, thanks for watching, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Bye.
Bye bye, see ya.